Respect means difference to a right, privileged position or someone or something considered to have a certain rights or privilege. I believe everyone should have learned this word in their life, but people often forget about its meaning when it comes to meeting people who face disabilities or sickness. People tend to ignore, bully, threaten, and disrespect them. These people whom face disabilities or sickness should have their own respect and privilege, and it's time for us to help them.
Teacher, can I not sit next to the AIDS girl?
The first PSA is very effective, as the sentence which the mean girl said, "I don't want to sit beside the AIDS girl," and her way she moved away purposely creates an impact towards the audience. The emotions shown by the mean girl projects how people nowadays react when meeting AIDS patients. They do not know that AIDS can be transferred through air and touch. As we can see the sadness from the AIDS girl, this made the audience feel the emotion from the AIDS girl. And the use of color is simple and gives people a warm feeling, but not until the act of the mean girl, where she said the sentence and moved away purposely. The focus is quite clear as it only focused the two people in the middle without other objects. The PSA is also very short, which made people wanted to watch, as most people do not like long videos. The second PSA is also very effective. The starting where they show a ball being kicked made people thought it was the kids playing around. The moment when the disabled kid walking slowly to catch the ball, people already feel sad and sympathy for him as he need to walk by using his crutches. We could see the emotions and discouragedness from the look of the disabled kid when being teased by another kid. The action of the kid is very mean as he walks off laughing after finished teasing the disabled kid. The quotes in the PSA actually reflects the action of the kid, which the kid didn't know why is it wrong to laugh and tease at the disabled kid, where the disabled kid doesn't want it to be like this because maybe he had an accident before, or maybe he was born being disabled. For the poster, I think it's not really effective as the drawing in the poster is not related to what the poster really wants to say. The drawing had become the main focus of the poster as it captures the attention of the audience first before the words. The drawing shows a girl happily studying does not reflect anything at all. This made people feel that it's not that important as it doesn't create any impact on others, especially the audience. The words is also not really effective as people mostly just read and will forget after a while.
First and second PSA, I don't think it happens to that level, that kind of bullying. If it does, it's just a whole new thing. Those people are just jerks. It's not really about bullying. And the thing is, the way the pictures work, both of the children. They look exactly the same, right? It's just that one's getting bullied. I think to really push home the point, maybe one of them needs to like be a little grey, that sort of thing, so that you show that they feel different. Obviously, you feel more angry towards the disrespectful kid rather than feel sympathy for that kid. That's how I felt. And they just feel like the same thing because of the color. The color of the bullier and the kid being disrespected, they're like the same. I can't really compare and contrast. And like I said, it's blue, which is a calming color. It's a cartoon, it's a beautiful cartoon. It doesn't seem serious to me, right? It doesn't seem serious.
So goes of the poster also?
The poster, the words, the drawing wasn't relevant at all. And you might not want to put this in your clip, but the drawing is kind of retarded.
I found this, actually the PSA was quite effective because it's animated but it actually reflects daily life, and it does reflect a lot of incidents around where people actually disrespect the other stuff. Yeah, so it's effective.
I find it very effective because at first it starts off like it's something really simple, and then after that at the end it's very impactful, and I can like understand it even though it's a very simple
You feel
thing.
the pain.
Yeah, I feel the pain.
Yeah,
How about
I also
you?
feel the pain. It's like it's a very simple video, but it's really catch you like at the end. It's like I don't want to sit with the 8 girl.
So mean, right?
He's so mean. It's so mean.
Yeah, I find the poster and the PSA really effective because I think it's very captivating when you have like drawings and illustrations. Also, it's also appealing to like a younger audience because younger generation, they like seeing like cartoons and stuff. So yeah, it's a PSA that a lot of people, not just like a certain age group, can appreciate.
Okay, so to me the first video is, I didn't really understand the first video because the kid was just doing some weird noise when the disabled is walking, so I didn't really get the message. And for the second one, I think it's pretty good. It shows how children nowadays react to disabilities. And the third one, I actually think that it works for me. It's effective because the message is simple and direct.
Personally, I found the video quite effective because it's like this climax, everything's like so smoothly, and then suddenly, bam! It's like in your face. So it's like quite the message was quite clear, and yeah, it was powerful. And for the poster, it's okay, I guess. It also raised awareness, and it's good.
I think it's effective, the videos, because they're able to have to portray the message, the story together in a short period of time in a very effective way, because you gain the emotion that the person gets sad and this is not a good behavior. But then according to the poster, I think it's not quite effective because you just see that you're supposed to teach the child respect, but you don't know in what terms of respect, because your child might already have respect to elders, but she or he does not know even the ones who are disabled should be respected like she gets respected by the society. Yeah.
Ooh, well, I got hooked onto it because it's something unique, right? We don't see such a nice level of drawing, color, beautiful, right? It was really cool. So that made me attracted. But I'm more attracted towards the artistic side of the poster and the video, like it looks cool, rather than the message.
Probably the animation and maybe the storyline. There's a little storyline inside about disrespecting, or like a little quote where he actually said, "Teacher, can I sit far away from the person who has AIDS," or something like that. That's actually it's a catchy line because it actually shows that you're disrespecting, or you look down on another person not by its disabilities. Yeah.
I think the colors, it's very bright, and the cartoons are like really cute. It's nice.
And catchy.
Yeah.
How about the poster?
The poster is like short and sweet. It's like not many words, not like a lot of confusing things. So the message gets across very easily.
Yeah. I find the simple animation very interesting because it can be understood by both adults and young children. So I think it's very very people friendly and it's very very easy to understand basically.
Well, in my opinion, for this kind of videos, if the person that watches it is like really sensitive or really seeing these kind of things happen in his real life, then he might change. He might feel bad for the person being disrespected. Yeah, but if it's just like me, I don't experience that, then I'm just, it's a nice video, but I don't get the message.
Taking measures, you have to take stronger measures, not just PSAs. It has to be like word of mouth, someone tells you, or maybe like a different treatment that you give to society, not just PSAs.
For me, it's like society is like not easy to change. Whenever you see disabled, you always have the barrier to like
The gap.
don't like close to him or her.
I think society would change their mind because I think a lot of people, especially kids who aren't quite sure like what's going on, they're quite ignorant. Once they watch this PSA, they will realize what they've been doing wrong, because sometimes you can do stuff without realizing, and this will open up their eyes.
I think most definitely because we get to relate in this kind of situations because like we often like see like people. We know people that are like maybe they may be like disabled or something, and then like people make fun of them, and so like it makes like it encourages us to like help them and like not to make fun of them or judge them, because it's not like they have a choice or anything lah. So it's quite impactful.
Yes, because I see it almost every day. Not in school, sometimes outside on the road, someone who I don't know. Yeah, it may not be that direct, but there are signs of disrespect to another, not by just word, by gestures too.
Okay.
I think yeah, because whenever you come across a person who is disabled or who is having a problem like with any disability, even if it's not visually seen, you can realize that people will not look at the person the same way as they would look at other people.
I think first off, the message in the first place is really mild, right? It's like respect others, like that's not a social issue.
I think it's not just PSAs alone, it's individuals itself. Me as an individual, I should advise someone not to disrespect when they are actually doing it. Yeah, I think that's more effective. Or maybe like a touching story or something like that. That might change other people's mind if you want to do it in a PSA.
I think real people better like if you put real people.
Yeah, real
in.
examples, so people can actually see real life situations.
I think the second video, it shows how the disabled, they showed the emotions of the disabled when the kid didn't want to sit with her. So I think it works best if the PSA you insert more on how the disabled feel when people look down on them.
For the video, I think it's quite effective the same way as it is, because it does not give a particular like gender or group of people it's focusing on. It's like based on the whole society, so it doesn't specialize in anything, and the colors are quite effective. So I guess the video should not be changed, but then to the poster, maybe they should show the disability the child has, because in the poster you just see a child. Because we have watched the video, we'll be aware that the child has AIDS, but then someone else seeing the poster will just not just try to respect other people in the society. They will not know that the person has a disability.
In conclusion, most people say the videos are very effective as it reflects how people, especially children, react nowadays. The video creates a warm feeling at the start, but the climax just hit suddenly made a huge impact on others, especially the audience. The video is also very short and it able to compress all in one, which made people wants to watch because it's not very long. The poster must be changed in order to transfer the message, respect. The quote should be changed too in the poster into a more specific way and includes real-life pictures for people to feel the real message. Or you can say emotions. The government should take measures to improve the PSAs to spread the message and reduce people who disrespect others.